Today we are going to study a plant family known as the Liliaceae family, and this Liliaceae family is a monocot family. If I talk about the classification, of this family, then the class of this family is Monocotyledone. The class of this family is Monocotyledone. The series of this family is Coronary. And the family is the Liliaceae. Which is also called as commonly Lily family. Fine. So this is the classification. Okay. Now this family is worldwide, means its distribution. We are talking about the distribution. That's its distribution is not restricted to a particular zone. Its distribution is worldwide. Okay. And there is a special feature of this family that there is no differentiation. There is no differentiation between calyx and corolla. Hence, we use term perianth. We know that in morphology we study that when there is no differentiation between the calyx and the corolla, hence we use the term perianth, and this perianth is denoted by P, and its unit is tepal. Its unit is tepal. Now this tepal may be sepal-like, green. In that case, it is called a sepaloid. In that case, it will be called a sepaloid petal, and it may be colorful, means color other than green. So it will be colorful like petal. In that case, it is called as petaloid. Petaloid. Okay. So I just want to say, in this family there is no differentiation between the calyx and the corolla, and hence instead of the calyx and corolla we use a term known as a perianth, and the unit of the perianth is tepal. Now tepal may be sepal like green, or it may be colorful like petal. When it is green sepal like, it is called a sepaloid. Say for the best example is onion. Okay. And it may be petal like, right, say for in lily. Okay. Now whenever we are talking about some family, we must know about the habit of that family. So the members of this family are perennial herbs with underground stems. Generally they have underground stems like rhizome, corm or bulb. So they have underground stem. They also have aerial stems also, but generally they have underground stem such as rhizome, corm or bulb. Means they are perennial herbs. And also some members like yucca and dracena. Some members like yucca and dracena show. Some members like yucca and dracena show abnormal secondary growth. Normally we are studying what? We are studying a monocot family. Liliaceae is a monocot family, and in monocot family secondary growth is absent, but exceptionally the yucca and dracena are showing the abnormal secondary growth. Okay, so this is the habit. Now after discussing the habit, we must know about the vegetative characters. We must discuss about the vegetative characters. Vegetative characters means what? The root, stem and the leaf. Okay. So very first we are discussing about the roots. What type of the roots they are having? So monocots are having adventitious roots. Monocots are having adventitious roots because the dicots are having the taproot, but it is a monocot family. So the roots here are adventitious roots. Roots are adventitious root. And remember that in asparagus, fasciculated roots found. Fasciculated roots found. Fasciculated roots are like this type. They are swollen like this type. They are swollen and found in a cluster. Fine. So in asparagus, the fasciculated roots are found. Otherwise, the roots are adventitious. Fine. Now, if we talk about the stem, what kind of stem is there? So, aerial stems. The examples of aerial stems means which are found outside the ground. So, the example of aerial stem is Yucca and Dracena. Yucca and Dracena. Now, they also have many underground stems. They have many type of underground stem. Just now I have talked about. Say for it has a type of underground stem known as the rhizome. So the best example of rhizome is aloe vera. The another one is the corm. The best example of corm is colchicum. Colchicum. And the example of bulb. The example of bulb is onion and garlic. Onion and garlic are the examples of underground stem. Okay. And there is one more type of stem, modification of a stem known as the cladode. And the best example of cladode are asparagus. The best example of the cladode are the asparagus and ruscus. Asparagus and ruscus are the very good example of the cladode. So stems may be aerial stems, underground stems, or the cladode. Fine. So we have discussed two vegetative characters. One is the root, another is the stem. Now coming to the third vegetative character, and the third vegetative character is the leaves. That what type of the leaves are found in them. Okay. So let's have a discussion on the leaves. Now, leaves, the third vegetative character. Now, leaves are of what type? So, the leaves are linear. Leaves are linear. Now, alternate X-stipulate. Leaves are linear, alternate, X-stipulate, and they have parallel venation. They have parallel venation because in monocots we know very well that the venation type is parallel venation. But remember, there is an exception. There is an exception, and that is the smilex. Smilex, though it is belonging to this Liliaceae family, monocot family, but smilex has reticulate venation. It has reticulate venation. It has reticulate venation. One more thing, that in smilex, the stipules get modified to tendril. You know, tendrils are spiral wiry structure which are meant for climbing. Okay. And in gloriosa, the leaf apex get modified to get modified to tendril. Okay. So this is all about the leaves, that what type of the leaves are found in them. So these all are the vegetative characters. Now let's have a talk on the floral characters. And in floral characters, whenever we discuss the floral characters, we discuss first of all inflorescence, that what is the arrangement, what type of arrangement of flowers are present on the floral axis. So the inflorescence is solitary, cymose, often have umbellate clusters. Now umbellate clusters are found in onion from underground stem scape arise, right? It is called a scape arise, which bear cluster of flowers found in umbellate fashion. Like this. Umbellate means umbrella like this. Fine. So this is the inflorescence. Now after inflorescence, let's have a look on that flower. What type of flower is found? So flower is bracteate, bisexual, complete, actinomorphic, bracteate, bisexual, complete, actinomorphic, hypogynous. Later on, if the flower is hypogynous, the ovary will become superior, and trimerous means floral parts are present in 3 or in multiple of 3. So flower is bracteate, denoted by this one, bisexual, denoted by this sign, complete, actinomorphic, denoted by this sign, right? Hypogynous and trimerous. So this is all about the flower. And now after flower, what will come? Because we know very well that there is no differentiation between the calyx and the corolla. So we will be writing perianth, and perianth is denoted by P, perianth, and the unit of perianth is tepal. The number of tepal is 6, but the 6 tepals are found in 3+3 arrangement, and they are fused together. 3+3 means 3 tepals in outer world, 3 tepals in outer world and 3 tepals in inner world. So how many tepals are there? 6 tepals are there, okay, which is the feature of this family. Likewise, say for I am making the tepals like this type, the tepals are found. These are the 3 tepals in the inner world and 3 tepals in the outer world. This is the mother axis and 3 tepals in the outer world, right? So these are the total 6 tepals, and they are connected with each other. Fine. So these are the 6 tepals. Okay. Now after perianth, there is no differentiation between the calyx and the corolla, so we have used the term perianth. Now just after the perianth, we have to go for the next word, and the next word is androecium. Now androecium is the male reproductive organ of the flower, so its unit is stamen, and number of stamens are 6. 6 means they are present in 3+3. 3+3 means 2 worlds. They are found in 2 worlds. Okay, they are polyandrous they are polyandrous. Okay, and remember this thing that they are polyandrous means they are free, but they are epiphyllous. Epiphyllous means stamens connected to tepals, like this we connect. Okay, so I am making the 6 stamens. See here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and this 6. Fine. So next 6 stamens, and they are connected with the tepals. Okay, now after androecium, the next comes gynoecium. The unit of gynoecium is carpel. Now number of carpel is 3. Now ovary is trilocular. Carpels are also 3, and placentation is axile placentation, like this. This is the ovary. I made it trilocular, and ovules are present at the center. So this is axile placentation. Okay, axile placentation. Ovary is superior. Again I am repeating, carpels 3, ovary is trilocular, axile placentation, ovary superior, and carpels are fused together. Syncarpus. Carpels are fused together, so they are syncarpus. After gynoecium comes the fruit. What type of fruit is in this family is found? So the main fruit is capsule, but rarely they have berry fruit also found. Rarely berry fruit. Clear? After fruit we come to the seed. Seeds are endospermic. Okay, and this is what? The floral diagram, right? And seeds are endospermic. After knowing the seed type, we must know the floral formula. Okay, so how we will be writing the floral formula? Bracteate, actinomorphic, bisexual. Just now we have studied the characters. Perianths are having 6 tepals, 3 plus 3, which are fused together in the diagram, but they can also be free. Androecium, total 6 stamens, 3 plus 3, they are free, and this is epiphyllous condition. And the gynoecium is tricarpellary condition, syncarpus, and ovary is superior. Okay, so this is the floral formula. But not only this, whenever we are talking about some family, we must know about the floral diagram, floral formula, and at the last we must also know about the economic importance, of the family. So let's have a look on the economic importance of the family. That what type of the economic importance is found. So at the last, economic importance of family Liliaceae. Number one is medicinal uses. First one is aloe vera. Aloe vera is a medicinal plant. It is purgative. It is used in skin tonics, right? It is used in skin tonics. It is used in cosmetics, etc. Okay. The second one is garlic, which is anti-diabetic. Okay. It can cure rheumatoid. That is, it may cure. We can say it as heart problems. Okay. So these are the two plants which are associated with the medicinal uses. The second category is the food. In the form of the food, two plants are used. One is known as the onion and the second one is the garlic. Okay. The third one is, that is vegetable. Asparagus can be used. Asparagus can be used as vegetable. Okay. Next comes ornamental plants. Ornamental plants. So ornamental plants are lily. The second one is the tulip, and the third one is gloriosa. Now coming to other uses, some other uses. See, there is a plant known as Colchicum autumnale, very important. Colchicum autumnale. From this Colchicum autumnale, alkaloid isolated. Alkaloid is isolated, and that alkaloid is called as colchicine. And this colchicine is mitotic poison. And what does it do? It induces polyploidy. And one more use is there, and that is known as we can say it as Dracaena. Dracaena is called as dragon's blood. It is called as dragon's blood. Why? Because red color resin is isolated from it, which is used for various purposes. Okay, so these are the few economic importance of the family Liliaceae. Hope so you have liked this video. In the coming days we will be coming with many new videos based on families. Thanks a lot.